How you doing? This is Liam Pete, and I want to talk to you about the 4thC.live podcast. Now you may say, Liam, what is the 4thC.live podcast? Well, what it is something different. It's a community-based podcast that's here to help small business owners. It's here to highlight the nonprofits of your community. It's here to do something, to speak to the community from the community. Okay, so if that sounds like something that's like, wow, that's kind of interesting, because I do know, my niece just started a painting company, or my uncle is a plumber, and we would like him to tell some of his stories. He's got some great stories, or how he got there. Or maybe you're an accountant, or maybe you need accounting services. So you would like to hear from a local accountant, or maybe not so local, right? Maybe because we're gonna, we don't really have the borders other than we do business in the United States. So as this grows, we'll bring more and more people. But that's what we do. Okay, we're going to talk to the community, because right now, you've got a couple of things working against the community, right? You've got corporate interests, okay, and then you have corporate economies that buy politicians, and then you have angry podcasters, and then you have the talking heads on the 5 o'clock news, or whatever, the 6 o'clock news, or the 24-hour news, whatever the current news is. I don't pay attention to any of that anymore. So, but what we're not hearing from, who we're not hearing from, is our next door neighbor. Okay, I'll tell you a story. My daughter's friend from childhood she started a painting business, right? And she just painted all the lines in the new handicap spot in my son's small business. Okay, these are the kind of stories that maybe you want to hear. You want to hear about her business and how she got there and what some of the challenges she's facing, and so that you decide, hey, you know what? I want to go out and take on the world myself, or actually, you know what? My grandmother needs some painting done, and I like that. I like that girl. She seems like a really hard worker. I'm glad that she found something that she likes, so I'm going to go ahead and give her name to my grandmother. All the way around, it works, because listen, the 4thC, why is it called the 4thC? Well, I also operate another business called CCFC Business Services. Stands for Credit, Cash Flow, Customers. Okay, 3 C's. The 3 C's that I believed back in 2012 were what a successful small business needed. And so we do things like we point out aspects where people can develop their business credit, or we help them find funding to meet payroll, or to expand, or to buy a new location, or a delivery van, or whatever it is that they need to do. So we have access to that funding, and we still do this, right? Or maybe we have a program now where we can take a small business owner who doesn't have the proper banking documentations or tax documentations, the things that banks need to get mortgages. So now they're renting, or they have to wait for someone else to, pass on some real estate. Guess what? We've got lenders who will take your cash flow from your business and count that as your income, if you just can show bank statements, right? All right. So those are the 3 C's that I thought, but then I found out as I matured that what a business needs even more than those 3 C's is a healthy community. Okay, a community that is accepting, that talks, that understands the challenges. So that's the 4thC, the 4thC.live. Listen, we want you to be here. We want you to engage. We want to get your commentary. We want to get your feedback. If you have a story, if you have a business that you feel like that your story needs told, if you support a nonprofit, invite them to come and talk to us, because they're an important part of our community as well. And we're going to do something a little bit different. Talk to you soon.